Alright, what's good everybody? Once again, we are back with True Skool. I'm Swayze.
I am Shells.
And today, we're going to get into some more footwork for your b-boy breaking dance lifestyle. Okay? So, we're going to jump right into it. Of course, you know how we always do things, because we got to get those warm-ups out of the way as fast as we can, because we're going to learn 2 footworks today. Okay? So, first things first, let's get warmed up, all right? So usually I always show you guys something between kinetic stretching and static stretching. You guys hopefully have seen the previous videos for this, and so you guys know what kinetic stretching is. And static, real quick version, kinetic is moving stretching, and static stretching is the sitting and reach stretching, okay? So we're gonna change it up a little bit. I wanna get your blood going, so we're actually gonna start off something with jumping jacks, right? Everyone has done jumping jacks, hopefully. And we're gonna start doing that for 30 seconds. Okay, so get ready. We're going to start with that, and then we're going to get straight into kinetic stretching and into our moves. So, starting right into it. All right, we're going to, in 3 seconds, we're going to go and count to 30. Ready? 1, 2, and 3, and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. What's up? Okay.
Take a little second to breathe. Give yourself 10 seconds worth of time. Like we do our breathing techniques, which is in the nose and out the mouth. So go ahead. 10 seconds. Let's do it. Ready? Ready, set, go. Here we go.
So, like he was saying, you guys, most people think they know and they always remember to breathe, but when you're getting really caught up with your physical activity, you forget, all right? So whether it's, you want to practice this in your warm-ups, so that when it comes down to the dance moves, it's natural, okay? So, when you're doing jumping jacks, don't hold your breath. Don't breathe, really fast. Stay calm. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Okay, so now that reminder's going through, we're going to do the next one, okay? So these, you want to be as quiet as possible, right? These are almost like, you want to be like a ninja. But the difference is, originally these are just lunges, right? Well, we're going to do lunges, but we're going to be as quiet as possible, okay? The reason why you want to be quiet as possible is you want to practice something called muscle control, right? If you're loud, right, you're usually just throwing your body everywhere. But when you're quiet and you catch the muscle, right, it shows a lot of muscle control. So what we're going to do is lunges, right? Now the difference is we're going to put our hands above our head or out wide, you can choose. They kind of work your upper body a little differently, but what we're going to do is we're going to do lunges forward and back. So once again, if you're in a small space, try and create a little bit of room. If you have to, you technically could stay in the same spot, but it's better to be mobile if you can. And mobile means just stay moving around, okay? So we're going to do 15 lunges on each side, okay? Like I said, I'm going to be going back and forth. You can do it in place, so on and so forth. So, first one is 1, and 1. All right, one more time back. Now remember, really try and feel the stretch, but also the muscle control. You should be able to feel the muscle in your legs. Okay? Another thing is you want to have your body up straight. You don't want to be like this, okay? You don't want to be like this for whatever reason. You want your body to be straight up if you can, okay? Boom. Boom. Okay, so that's 2. Or 3. One more time. Switch legs. Boom. All right, that's 4. Almost there. Kind of, not really. Boom. 5. Okay. we're doing 15 on each side. Boom. Okay, so that's 6. I might be miscounting, but you guys can count on your own. That's what's cool about you. Boom. 7. Make sure you're switching legs. All right, you should really feel a stretch in your legs. That was 8, past halfway. Okay. Boom, 9. Okay. All right. 10. Double digits. Boom, 11. 12. 13. Only 2 more. 14. Last one. Quiet. All right. Okay. So it's like sneaky lunges, right? Be as quiet as you can. Be a ninja. Okay. The next one we're going to do, right? This is kind of a weird one. Now, there is, it's kind of like, I don't know if you guys know what a teeter-totter is. They used to be on playgrounds a lot. But think of like a balance beam, right? We're going to practice something real quick. Okay, these are called teeter-totters. You're going to have your hands up, and you are going to reach for the floor. Okay? But when you reach for the floor, your back leg is going to come up. So you're here, boom, and you're back up. Now notice how when I come back up, my hands are still up. This what it does is it makes my body long and strong. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to do 15 of these, but we're going to switch legs every time. So starting like this, hands up, take a step, reach, foot comes down, boom. Same thing but opposite leg. Boom. Okay? So that's 1. Okay? Now real quick, you don't want to do any of this. No bending here. You want to keep your legs straight if possible. Okay? And you really want to almost create like a balance thing.
That's one move, man.
What?
That's a nice move.
Yeah.
Difficult.
Master the art of balance. Okay? So we've already done 1. We're going to do 15. So hands up. Boom. Switch legs. 2. 3.
We're doing it on the back.
Hit. 4. 5. Hands up at all times. 6. 7. Now some of you guys might know this if you guys have ever done gymnastics or martial arts. This is a very common warm-up for those two. 8. 9. Okay. 10, double digits. All right, 11. 12. 13. All right, only 2 more. 1 more. All right, so if properly done, your shoulders should feel it because you should always be using them, as well as your legs, behind the legs should be feeling stretched, okay? So, next warm-up we're going to do, okay, is something simple, right? 2 things we're gonna do: toe walks, heel walks, all right? So the first one is you wanna stay on your toes at all times, okay? Imagine being the tallest person you can, okay? You're going to hold that position, okay? So, first things first, you're gonna go on your toes, and we're gonna walk around for 15 seconds, okay? You can walk in place, walk in circles, walk, bump into people. Just kidding, don't bump into people. But you want to stay on your toes at all times, okay? Be the tallest you can, chest out, okay? And who's taller? I'm just kidding. All right, ready? And start walking in 3, 2, 1. Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stay on your toes. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now, if you're not feeling it enough in your calves, which is this part of your legs, or your ankles, keep going. The reason why is this exercise right here strengthens your ankles, and it actually, since it makes your calves stronger, it actually helps you with 1, vertical jumps, so if you want to jump higher, but 2, it'll help you with footwork for when we get back down here, okay? The next exercise we've done in the past videos, once again, are heel walks. The bottom of your foot, right? You want to be on the bottom, having your toe pointing up as much as you can, stretch it back, right? And you're gonna walk around for 15 seconds once again. This is another exercise for your legs. So, counting in 3, 2, 1, start walking. You can walk in circles, walk around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
16.
16, yeah. Alright,
Oh.
we're going to 15, yeah.
15.
Okay, so, like I said once again, if your legs are not feeling warmed up enough, keep that exercise going. That is really good for your lower legs, your knees, and your ankles, right? You might have strong ankles right now because you're young and fit, right? Or just young in general. But by doing this exercise now, when you're 30 years old, or when you're your parents' age, or however much older, right? You're gonna have way stronger legs and your joints, right? You're gonna be 60 years old, moving better than anyone else, okay? So keep at it. Next exercise we are going to do, okay? So, once again, find some space. Try not to hit somebody, all right? And this one's gonna really twist your body up, okay? It's really good to help make your body more flexible, your upper body, okay? So what's gonna happen is you are going to take a step and kick out, boom, okay? Now, if you kick out with your right leg, you are going to twist to your right side. And what I mean is this, boom. And the goal is to almost try and look behind you if you can while kicking, okay? When you kick on the left side, you're gonna twist to the same side and try and look behind you like this. Boom, okay? So, try and keep your hands together and your core still strong, but you're going to be twisting, okay? This is to help make this part more flexible and to get you comfortable, right, with turning and while your other body is doing something else, okay? So once again, we're gonna do 15 on each leg. So you can step in place, you can walk. I'm gonna just be standing in place, but whatever's more fun, all right? Experiment. But, ready? And 3, 2, 1, right leg, and 1. 1, all right? 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7. You might even have your back crack a little bit. 8, 9, 10, 11.
Double digits.
Whew. Yep. 12. Almost there. 13. 14. All right, last one. 15. Finish strong. Boom. And there we go. Okay. Hopefully at this point, your legs are kind of warmed up. Your upper body's going to be a little bit more warmed up. And we're ready to go. Now, once again, we are going to do that wrist exercise we did in the previous episode. If you haven't seen it yet, we're going to do it right now. This is very important because we're going to be on our hands. So we're going to want our wrists and hands to be really strong. Okay? So, you're going to get on your knees. Alright? You're going to put your hands out with your fingers facing your knees, or facing you. Okay? And you want your hands out in front so that when you lean back, you should feel a stretch along your forearm, which is this part, and your wrist. Okay? So when it's here, you're pulling back. Alright? And we're going to count, but this time because the wrists are very important, we are going to count to 30, okay? So, starting in 3, 2, 1, and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
16,
17,
18,
19,
20,
21,
22,
23,
24,
25,
26,
27,
28,
29, 30. All right. So once again, shake out your wrists a little bit, okay? Make sure they're strong, and make sure you're all warmed up. So once again, if this isn't enough, right? If this is, you're not feeling warmed up enough, make sure you just go another round, right? If we're doing it 15 times, do it 30 times. If 30-second stretching wasn't enough for you, do a minute, okay? You really want to be able to feel your body starting to get warm up, almost like you're about to sweat, but maybe not quite there yet, okay? So, after that, we're now about to get into our 2 moves, okay? So, first thing I want to go over, right, is a prerequisite. And so, for those that might not remember what a prerequisite is, that is a move you have to do, right, first before getting to the next level. It's something you have to master down here so that you can come up there, right? If you're playing a video game, you got to get the level 2 moves first before getting the level 50 moves. Same idea, okay? So, with that being said, I'm going to show you guys a move that has multiple names. We're going to call it the coffee grinder today, but it has also been known to be called the helicopter and something called the one-step, okay? So coffee grinder, helicopter, and one-step. And actually, we're going to call it the one-step today because the second move that we'll be mastering today by shells is the 3-step, right? So last episode was the 6-step. This episode is the first 1-step and the 3-step, okay? So, first off, we're going to start in that position 1 that we were doing in the last episode, okay? So, what is position 1? Okay? Remember when we had to try and get our legs stronger, okay? We have to be in a squat, okay? So what's gonna happen is you're gonna want your hands out like this, okay? And you're going to be on the balls of your feet, just like the toes, okay? And you are going to do a squat, okay? Hopefully, if you can, you're gonna try and balance without your hands, right? This could take some time, but if you can get to that level, that'll help you master these moves at a very faster pace. Now, if you are struggling with this, you can still use your hands. And if your knees are starting to hurt, there's an exercise I'm going to explain real quick called bear pedals. Why is it called bear pedals? I have no idea, actually. Apparently, just imagine a giant bear on a tiny little tricycle. Okay, so what it is you're going to be here, and you're just literally going to raise your knees up and down like this. All right? But what that does is that strengthens the muscles around your knees so that they can become a lot stronger. It helps you jump, helps you not get injured, and it helps you with break dancing. Okay? So, if you need to do these, do these. But going back to something called position 1. If we ever say position 1, this is position 1. Okay? It's this crouch position right here. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is you're going to choose your favorite leg. If you want to go something called clockwise, which if you're looking at a circle clock, the hands usually go from the top to the right all the way around. And then there's counterclockwise, which is when it goes to the left, right? If you ever see these circle clocks, all right? So what we're gonna do is, I usually do mine counterclockwise, right? I go to my left. Now, for those out there that need to go the other direction, you're just gonna do the opposite, which I'll have shells here do the opposite, okay? So, what we wanna do right now is create a circle, okay? So what I mean by that is you're gonna put one leg out, right? You're in your position 1, but you're gonna put one leg out and it's to the side, okay? So once you're to the side, you wanna imagine this foot creating a circle completely around you, and you're just in the middle of the circle, okay? So what's gonna happen is you're gonna have your leg that's extended, and it's going to come across to the other side. Now, real quick, if you didn't catch it, wherever my leg goes, my upper body is going to switch sides with it, okay? So for example, when my leg is to the right, my body is to the left. When it's switching to my left side, my body's now leaning on the right, okay? So once again, this is the first half of the circle. You have your leg out, you're trying to draw a circle with your foot. You bring it around while your body is turning with it, okay? So, one more time. You're here, you're extended to the outside. Like I said, for the opposites, you're gonna be on this side, and you're gonna be coming around this way. But your foot comes out, comes all the way around, and now you're here. Now this is when you want to use your other hands. You want both hands on the ground. What's going to happen is your hand's going to come over, all right? And you want to still try and face forward, right? And this leg that's creating the circle has to finish the back half of the circle, right? So for it to do that, it's got to get somehow past this leg, which means what we're going to do is we're going to lean on our hands a little bit, okay? And it's kind of going to jump over it like this. Boom. So one more time, watch that real quick. You're here, extended, okay? You're here, extended. You switch it to the other side. You put both hands down on the ground, and you're gonna let it follow through, and you're gonna jump, like this, okay? So in one quick motion, extended to the opposite side, you come across, jump, okay? Really focus on how I lean forward on my hands, just enough to give more room for my leg to come over. Boom, boom. I'm gonna show you guys from behind too so you guys can see. All right, so it's extended, it comes around, and then I'm leaning forward and my leg's gonna come up and back, okay? Boom. Now, this is when we have to draw the back end of the circle, okay? So, you have to really follow through with your leg swinging, right? You're really trying to create that circle effect. So, once you get past your leg, you have to bring it all the way around and reset to that first position we were just in. So you're here, you bring it around, you hop, and you follow through. Boom. So you're here. I want to show you from behind. You're here, you bring it all the way across, you hop, and you follow through. Look how I'm back in the first position that I was just in earlier, okay? So, once you have that, you want to create as a fluid motion as possible, right? Almost like it's called the helicopter, right? You know how they have blades on top, little propellers? That's what you want to almost create, right? A picture of your leg being one propeller, right? So I'm going to show you kind of what it looks like in full motion, and then we're going to do one more time in slow motion, okay? So, one more time. This is what the move will look like when you pick up speed with it. Okay? So, that is the one step, the helicopter, or the coffee grinder. And we're going to do a slow motion one. So you're here on the side, you bring it around. Remember, your body switch sides. You lean forward, your leg jumps over, and this other leg, the swinging leg, follows through, finishing the circle. One more time from the back area. You're here. You swing around, lean forward, jump, follow through. One more time. All right. So, once again, that's something called the one step, the helicopter, and the coffee grinder. This is a very important move because it'll teach you how to create more creative and versatile moves in the future. Learning how to swing your legs, being comfortable on your hands, and doing intricate jumps with your other leg, okay? So, this is also an important move, so if you are having trouble with this move, I want you to take a second, pause, or rewind and watch it again until you kind of get more comfortable with it. Because though this move isn't necessarily, you have to have it for the 3-step, it will help you tremendously. It'll help you master the next move a lot faster, and that's always a bonus, right? So, once again, if you're having trouble with this move, pause it, review it, go over it again, okay? Do it in the mirror, record yourself, get your mom's phone, get your own phone, record yourself until it looks good. After that, after you feel like you've got it confidently, then resume this, and we're gonna move on to something called the 3-step. All right? So, hopefully you guys got that. Try it out, create those circles, and I'm gonna pass it on to Shells, okay?
Yes, yes.
So, hopefully you guys are definitely warmed up now. So, now that we're back, we're gonna get it going, okay?
So what we're gonna do is we're going to go through a quick version of the 3-step. It's gonna be really smooth and clean and cut through. What you wanna do is you wanna squat first. You're gonna squat just like this, and you can't do the 3-step without actually seeing the 3-step, so let me just show you that first. 3-step. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright? So that's the 3-step. That's what you're gonna learn right now. First thing you do is you're going to your arms. We did some prerequisites in the past video. I would like you to go back to that video and watch those prerequisites if you have not seen them and you're jumping to the 3-step now. But we're not going to do those prerequisites at this moment. We're going to do regular 3-step. So moving forward, what you want to do is you want to go to first position. Put your hands in front of you and you kick out, just like that. I'll show you from this angle, boom. From this angle, boom. Alright? You want to go on your tip of your toes and the balls of your feet. It keeps you elevated and it keeps you more in control. Okay? When you go flat foot, you might be under control and you might be all over the place. Your foot might just flop. Okay? So try to stay on the balls of your feet. And if you do, you want to wear some shoes that is not your best shoes, because your shoes will get destroyed and breaking. It's just what will happen. Anyways, moving forward to the 3-step, you're going to kick out in that position we call the first position. And out the first position, you're just going to jump to 1 foot, okay? You're going to jump straight to that 1 foot, just like this. Boom. Alright? I'm going to show you from a different angle. Here. Boom. A different angle. Here. Boom. Alright? You jump onto 1 foot. I chose to jump on my left foot and kick out my right. You can do the same. You can either do the other leg too. I'm going clockwise, like Sam explained earlier. Clockwise, counterclockwise. Yo, how's it going, guys? We're back again. It's True School. I'm Shells.
This is Swayze.
And we're here to teach you some breaking. Make sure you get on some clothes and some pants that you can actually use. I got on some shoes that I know I'm gonna mess up, so put on some shoes that you think that you're gonna mess up and you're okay with messing up, okay? We're gonna start off with some stretching. We'll do some stretching, all right?
Alright guys, so if you haven't seen the previous episode, then I'm going to just reiterate it real quick, just repeat myself. And there's two types of stretching that we're going to do. Kinetic stretching and static stretching, alright? So just remember that static stretching is the type of warm-up stretching you want to do before any exercise. This is the one where you're actually being active, but you're still stretching your muscles, okay? Static stretching is where you're sitting. You're typically reaching for a long period of time, right? And that is to help cool you down, but also increase your flexibility, all right? So we're gonna start off with some kinetic stretching. So if you remember from the last episode, these are kind of funny ones. They're called Frankensteins, okay? So we're gonna go back and forth doing this, but really we're gonna do about 15 kicks each side. Now, just as a reminder what Frankensteins are, is you're gonna put your hands out like this, and you're gonna kick your opposite leg. Your opposite hand, sorry. So, opposite, opposite. Now, if you're in a space that doesn't have a lot of room, you can obviously just do this in one spot. If you have room, it's kind of more fun to kind of walk around with it, okay? So, we're gonna do 15 each side, okay? So, start with me in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, almost there, right? 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, last one, 15, 15, okay? Boom, how do you feel it? Hopefully, the back of your legs are a little bit more warmed up. You should be feeling a little bit more ready to go, okay? Now,
what part was that for? What's that stretch for, Sam?
That is for your lower back, your quads. These are called your quads, okay?
Is that like a warm-up? You said kinetic stretching as what again?
It's basically a warm-up you want to do that will help increase your flexibility for the activity you're about to do, but also get your blood running a little bit. You should be not necessarily sweating quite yet, but you should be able to start feeling that energy more, a little bit more energy, okay? So, next one we're going to do is, if you remember, these are called sumo stretches, right? Right? So, you're not going to go crazy as much as on the stomp, but this is really to open up your hips, okay? The inside to outside. So, what we're going to do is, your right knee, or your left, depending on which side, is going to come up and across. Come up and across, okay? So we're gonna do 15 again on each side, and you really want to open up your hips. Now if you're doing this, and you're not feeling anything, that means you are not stretching enough. You wanna bring it around as much as possible. Really open up your hips, okay? So, one more time, we're gonna do this, 15 each side. So, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, I feel like a martial artist. 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, almost done. 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, almost there. 14, 14, 15, 15. Okay, so your legs should be feeling a lot warmer right now. We are going to do one more exercise for your legs, and then we're going to get back into our upper body and then we're gonna move on to learning how to get our footwork on, okay? So, what we're gonna do is, this next one right here is, we've done this one in the past videos. You are going to walk on your heels, okay? You guys probably might have even done this for fun, but you guys might not even know this is a really good stretch for your calves, okay? And if you don't know what your calves are, it's this leg muscle right here, okay? So, you're gonna go on your toe, your heel. If you don't feel a stretch, try and point your toe even farther up, okay? So, we're gonna walk around. We're just gonna keep walking in either circles or back and forth, but we're gonna just count to 15, okay? So, feet up, and we're gonna start counting in 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. Okay, check out your legs, all right? Obviously, we're just showing you a lot of the movements right now, so if you feel like you're not warmed up enough, make sure you can always do more of these. You can always do 30 seconds, a minute. For the other stretches like Frankenstein, feel free to go even longer with that. There are also other exercises you can do that we'll go over in future courses as well, that will help get you warmed up and that are kind of fun to do. Okay?
Yeah.
So, now we're gonna do our upper body warm-ups, okay? So the first one we're gonna do is kind of actually a full body workout, or not workout, sorry, a full body warm-up. You've done this in the past episode where your hands are gonna come behind. You are then going to stretch up and go on your toes, okay? So you really want to almost reach for the stars while also being on your toes. And you want to almost feel like your body's being stretched out, okay? So we're gonna do about 15 of these. Ready? So back and 1, 2, 3, 4. Reach for the ceiling. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, that was good. Almost kept going. All right, so you should feel a little bit more movement in your shoulder, your core, and then obviously your lower body. Right. Now our last one we're going to do is make sure you find some space. This is one you should just do, to loosen up your shoulder joints, your elbows, everything like that, and make sure you don't hit anybody near you. All right, because what we're going to be doing is on my space, bro. Just kidding. Okay, so you are going to do something called airplane circles. Okay, so get some space. Basically, what it is you're going to put your arms straight out, and you're going to do little circles. Okay. Now you're going to do 15 circles one way, and then 15 circles the other way. Now, one thing, if you can, is you want to focus a lot on the shoulder control. But you also want to almost have your back pinched, right? Like you're standing tall. Okay, ready? Salute. All right. So you're here. You're doing 15 one way. All right. And so once you start counting in your head, when you get to the right number, you're going to switch to the other side. Boom. Okay. Really focus on the shoulders though. Okay. Pinch your back if you need to. Boom. Okay, after that, there's one last one. This is kind of just like a weird one, but it's kind of fun. It's like hugging yourself, right? And high-fiving behind you, right? You want to here, right? Now, if you can't clap behind you, that's okay. You can go a little lower, but you want to try and bring your hands as high as you can and as close together as you can. Okay? But the idea is you want to keep this fluid motion going, right? What this does is this opens up your chest and your back, right? Gets them really warmed up because we are going to be on our hands today, which means that we want our upper body to be strong, okay? And warmed up. So last one, we're going to do 15, okay? And starting in 3, 2, 1, hug, clap. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, one more, and 15, okay? So you should really feel that stretch. Little fun fact, the more muscles you get, the more you're gonna need to do this, okay? So, are we ready?
I feel like my body's warmed up.
You feel like it's warmed up?
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys are feeling warmed up this time. You guys feel ready. Shake out anything that you have left in you. If you're feeling not quite warmed up, then make sure you pause the video if you can and keep doing your warm-ups, okay? We're doing something called the 6-step today, correct?
Yes.
All right. And so because of this move, I am going to throw in one extra warm-up. Okay, very fast. I'm going to show you guys. It'll be 3 seconds. The reason why I want to show you this is because we are going to be on our hands today. Okay, though it'll be very small, our hands can become very weak when we get into an older age. So you want to really strengthen them up when we're our age and younger. Okay, so you're going to get on your knees. You're going to get your hands out. You're going to put them on the ground and you're going to turn them around like this so that your fingers are facing your knees. All right. You are then going to lean back, and you should feel a stretch within this part of your body. It's called your forearm, but it also should be your wrists. Okay, this is a wrist exercise. So you pull back on the wrists, hold that for a little bit. Now what this does is when you stretch the muscles around your wrist, your actual wrist becomes stronger. Okay, you might not see a big old bulge like other muscles, but your wrist will become stronger and you'll be able to do a lot more. So, pull them back. We're gonna count to 15, okay? Starting in 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Cool. All right. And just make sure your wrists are still loose, all right? If they're tensed up after that, just shake them out, do a little worm, whatever you're gonna do, and your wrists will be a lot stronger. So, now that you got strong wrists, your body's warmed up, your body's stretched, right? Now, let's get into some of the cool parts so that you can show it off later on. All right. So, we're gonna get into the 6-step. Cool.
Yes.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Okay, guys. What you want to do at home is you want to go and you want to find you some room. Find you enough room that you have either in your kitchen, in your living room, your bedroom, or outside. You find something that has enough room for you to do breaking. When you're doing your breaking, what I want you to also remember is not to rush what you're trying to learn, okay? Take your time. Right now, we're finna learn some prerequisites, okay? On these prerequisites, you're going to use these things to get into the next thing. It's like the basement of what you're trying to do, okay? You're gonna go and you're going to learn some steps that's gonna be able for you to be built upon and make better than the rest. You put in the detail later when you hang up your frames in your house. You put up your art, you put in the couch and the TV, but you need a structure around it. So that's why we're gonna do some prerequisites real quick. One prerequisite for a 6-step would be the push-up position, of course, because you're holding your body up on your arms and your feet. So what I want you to do is try to count to 30. We're gonna do 30 seconds, and we're gonna do it 3 times, okay? On just a nice push-up plank position, all right? So on my count, 30 seconds. Ready, set, 1, 2, 3, go.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. All right.
Okay. Rest for like 30 seconds. We'll count for 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
16,
17, 18, 19, 20,
21,
22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
So in those times that you're resting, you need to breathe in and out completely. And you have to enjoy that time to rest to be able to get ready to do the next step.
In through your nose and out through your mouth. That's the most
Exactly.
efficient.
So also, when you're doing the push-ups, you want to breathe as well. Everything you're doing when it comes to breaking, you want to breathe. And you want to breathe in and out, just as Sam said. And that will keep your body to keep going. You won't get nauseous, you won't get unconscious, and you'll stay afloat. Alright, afloat. So let's do this next set, okay?
Alright.
And go. 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Woo. Go ahead and rest for your 30 seconds, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. All right, let's So
get
right
it.
back into it.
Let's get it.
Last
Let's get it.
time. Last one. And go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Keep going.
12,
Keep pushing.
13,
Don't drop.
14, 15, 16, 17,
Come on, you got this.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24,
You're so close.
25,
Get ready,
26,
get ready.
27, 28, 29. What's after
30.
29? Oh, 30? Just kidding.
Nice. Nice. All right, take your second to breathe. Then we're going to get into the next prerequisite. It's almost the same position, okay? But we're going to do 30 of these walks, okay? We're going to do mountain climbs, okay, guys?
Hey.
But with these mountain climbs, I want you to do it in place for right now. And we're only going to do one set of this one. This one in place, okay? You're going to do 30 mountain climbs. This is what a mountain climb looks like. Okay? We're going to do 30 of those. And after that, we're going to take our 30-second break and move on to the next part.
All right.
All right, let's do this. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. There we go.
Boom.
Get your 30-second break. Only reason why we're doing these prerequisites, like I said, it's your basement, and then on top of that, you will build and you will create your own style and your own touch. And this will lead into the 6th step that we're getting into.
Make sure to also drink water, okay? So these exercises might be easy to some, but hard for others. Doesn't matter. Just make sure you are drinking your water, okay? Whenever you're doing a lot of physical activity, sometimes we forget to drink water until we're dying of breath. You want to still keep those fluids in you so that you'll actually be able to perform at a higher peak than you might not even know. All right, so make sure you're drinking your water.
Okay, moving on to the next one. It's going to be the mountain climbs, and then you're going to go up, and you're going to go down. Then you're going to go up, and then you're going to go down. We're going to go up and down 6 times, okay? Go up 1, down 2, up 1, down 2. I'd be like, yeah, each one. Up 1, then you go down, that's 2. You go up again, that's 3. You go down, that's 4. And you do it up to 6, okay? Start on each side, doesn't matter what side you want to do. I'm going to start on this side. And we're going to go to that side, okay? Ready, sit, go. Turn around. Ready, sit, go. Turn around, this is the third one. Ready, sit, go. Turn around, this is the fourth one. Ready, sit, go. Turn around, ready, set, go. Last one. Turn around, ready, set, go. All right. Whew. Now, moving on to the next prerequisite. It's really focused on balance. It's easy for some, not easy for others. We're going to start off with the first level of it, then we move on to the second level. What you want to do, put your hands in front of you, just like this, and you're going to squat. And you want to hold your squat for 30 seconds, okay? So ready? Hands up. You're going to be on your tippy toes, not on your heels, okay? Tippy toes. Ready? Hands out, and squat. Hold your arms out, and then count to 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Alright, so moving on from there, you want to try and add in some rushing kicks now. So just turn forward. You're in your squat. You want to take one leg at a time, kick one out. And bring it back. Get the other one out. Bring it back. If you have to, use your hands to balance yourself, okay? Right now, these are prerequisites. Like I said, we're going to get into the 6th step in a second. Alright? So go ahead, squat, leg out, 1. Alright? We're going to do that up to 10. Ready, sit, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go ahead, squat. Take a break. Your legs should start feeling low. This is the muscle you need to build to get this footwork positions that you want to do. Because we're going to do a lot of footwork. So we're going to do this prerequisite in the next video and the video after that. Okay. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go ahead, rest.
Now real quick while you're resting, I want you to listen to this. And if your knees start to hurt, okay, these are some knee exercises you can also do to help strengthen your knees. You can do them either in between these Russian kicks, or you can do them on your own time, warm-ups, cool down, stuff like that. These are called bear pedals. You know how we're in the squat position, right?
Well, let's knock this out real quick because my legs starting to hurt.
Okay, we'll do it right after. I got you guys.
Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, show us the bear.
Alright, real quick, bear pedals again. I know that was mid-exercise. You're going to put your hands on the ground for this one. You're still going to be in a squat. And you're just going to bring your knees up and down. As simple as it is, It's a perfect knee strengthening workout. So you're gonna need to do that, okay? Bear pedals, boom, 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 okay?
There's more levels to the prerequisite. Of course, you can go ahead, take your one leg head and just drop. Switch, same thing, drop. All right, if you want to do that on your own, you can, but right now we're just gonna move on to learning the 6th step. All right, so for demonstration, this is what the 6th step looks like. Just like this. 6th step. All right, over time. Ooh. 6th step. Boom. All right, so what we're gonna do is start off with the squat, of course. First thing you start off is with the squat. That's why we did that. You're gonna squat down just like this, and then you're gonna take your leg, your hands. Your hands is gonna be your support system, okay? You're gonna put them in front of you, just like this. Okay? There's many ways to do footwork. What I want you to do is, you won't have it right away, of course. It might hurt a little bit to you, but it's actually just stretching your hands out. You want to take your hand around the knuckles, your knuckle alignment on the palm of your hand. You want to lay that on the ground. And then you also want to try and lay down your thumb knuckle, okay? You got your thumb knuckle, and then you got your palm knuckles. Don't put it on the tip of your thumb. Make sure it's on your thumb knuckle, okay? If you put it on the tip of your thumb, you're going to be in risk of spraining it, okay? So make sure when you're doing it, you drop it down. Actually, you don't put your thumb knuckle down. You put your palm, your other knuckles down.
Yep.
Okay? This is the position you can work on. You start off, it might be like this. You have to just learn to push it down. And eventually, your whole finger will be able to, all your fingers will be able to stretch to that position easily. Boom, 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 boom. Okay? But for right now, go ahead and just use your palms. It might be a little harder on your wrist though, sadly, but that's what's just gonna have to happen. So put your hands in front of you. You can go on your knees if you have to. But what you do is just kick out. Boom. Okay? Go back in. And kick out. Boom. I like to go to my tippy toes because I feel like you have a lot more room to move and go around different places. And when you're not on your tippy toes and you're on the balls of your feet, you're going to end up actually being a little caught up in some places. So try to stay on your tippy toes as much as you can, alright? This is what we're going to get to. Come out, tippy toes. Alright? Now, first step's going to be confusing, but it's not that confusing. You have a hole here. Right? An imaginary hole. I want your arm to your shoulder to your waist, all the way down to your toe. You're going to take your right foot. I'm going clockwise, okay? Not counterclockwise. Counterclockwise is the other way. Clockwise is the way the regular clock goes, okay? That means we're going to put our right in first. You're going to step your right foot into the hole, just like this, okay? And then you're actually going to lift up your left hand at the same time. So it's like this, all right? That's the first step. Let's go ahead, we try that like 5 times, just to practice it. Ready, set, go. Go 1, then go back. Again, 2, go back. Just make sure you're getting that feeling of it. 3, go back. 4, go back. 5, go back. Okay, that's the first step.